It's the first day of 2021. 2021, 2021. The first day, it's January 1st. And I'm so happy. I had a karaoke night last night that was a blast with a few friends. Well, actually, just one friend and family members. And, well, my fiance, my two kids. We had a blast. We got a karaoke machine. But what I want to talk about is this. This is something that's plant related that I'm sure you want to know more about. Um, I haven't posted a video till now because I just didn't know what to post about. I was invited to so many collabs. I was invited to collab with My Clean Leaves, and I was invited to another collab with Yoga and Plants with Ruse, and I was just trying to enjoy and see what unfold or unfurled for the transition between 2020 and 2021. To be honest with you, man, I 2020 was somebody people would say, I guess, pop population wise, 2020 was a bad year for everybody. I want to say I don't even want to go in depth with what happened with me and my family. I was actually working all the way until I got into a car accident, and I was out a little bit. I didn't know what to do, but I actually was using my time wisely, trying to elevate my whole situation, elevate my plant collection, trying to form the plants to help me do a few things, and they are moving in the direction that I want them to go. And this is another testimony of propagation, horticulture, because this channel is Gerard's horticulture culture. I've been really accustomed to having one plant, producing more, or even just getting a plant. And matter of fact, let me just stop rambling. I'm gonna pull this Florida Beauty out. And I had a video when I introduced this for the first time. I was saying this is the vision. Now, what I meant was the vision. Um, Paid a good amount of money for this, but the value of this is, I would say, will be greater. I'm trying to hone my investment skills together. I've been very good with, like I said, just investing my time. I'm actually learning more about the stock market. It's tying into my time with the plants, watching YouTubers, watching YouTube. If I'm watching YouTube, I'm watching stuff about trailing stops, reading financial statements, uh, company profiles, what investors, what actually liabilities and assets. That's what I'm looking out for. That's my main goal because my plants shifted me and formed me into another person, and I am so happy that I'm transforming. I would say I'm transforming like this Florida beauty that just got its first little root sticking out there. I don't know if you see that white thing there. This is what made the first. Well, not every plant wise. This is what like had me about to do like the moonwalk across a carpet floor. I was actually doing the moonwalk as soon as I popped this out. So I said, let me just check this because I was getting frustrated. Was really scared. I thought the node should have been a little bigger. So I was actually trying to get feedback on it, and actually, Yoga and Plant with Ruse, she commented and told me that this was actually a Florida beauty, not a Florida ghost. I really realized that, and I make mistakes all the time, but I learn from them, and I think that's the best thing about mistakes. Now I knew what it was. I know how expensive it was, so I felt real comfortable making the decision to getting that unrooted. It has a nice, as you see, it has great variegation, but it's unrooted. And once again, I'm learning about the stock market. The plants are helping me. Life is helping me. 2020 helped me greatly. It just opened up a bigger picture that says, you know what, Gerard, you can't rely on anyone. Jobs are risky. What are you doing with your time? What do you want in life? And you got a lot of people depending on you. So you got to change. So the great words of Michael Jackson, that my one of my favorite songs. I want to say one of my top five. Man in the mirror. I had to look at myself in the mirror. I look at myself most of the time in the mirror. But I took a long story. Took a long look in my eyes in the mirror, and I had to ask myself, what's going on? What about? How do I change? How do I find out? First of all, how do I utilize what I got? Because I got a lot. Some people might say they ain't got a lot, but I am a optimistic person, very optimistic. I've seen a lot of situations. I've been in a lot of different environments. I want to say I've been in. How can I say? Ghetto environments, and then I've been in rich environments, very with rich environments. I've seen both sides of spectrums. Uh, and I am really a strong, I would say I'm a very strong person that doesn't really rely on excuses. If you see what I'm saying, I can't depend on excuses because excuses are going to get me, they're going to keep me stopped, they're going to keep me still, they're not going to propel me forward. And like I said, I got like five things that I'm trying to work on, and 2020 has painted a big picture for me that there's a lot of things that's trying to take you out. You can't stop. Just like these plants, there's a lot of things that are trying to take these plants out. They can't stop growing. They're lucky enough to have me as their keeper. I want to say keeper. I'm their keeper. I did my research. I did my time. I put my experience in. So I feel that they are relying on me for everything that they need. Really, they rely on me because I keep them in this room. And if it wasn't for me, they would be dead. And your plants too. If it wasn't for you taking care of your plants in your house, and they were taken from their wherever they came from, they rely on you. So if you're learning about plants, just realize that you have lives in your hands. Variegated, precious lives in your hands. Now, I wanted to just stop and stop talking about real deep 2020 stuff because, like I said, 2020 has been horrible. I want to say I think a lot of people have been In the past, a lot of people have been through worse. I want to say a lot worse than what we have been or what we're dealing with right now. So that's another thing. There's already been a black plague. There's already been slavery. There's already been genocide. There's already been wars, world wars. It's never going to stop. 2020s are never really going to stop. But if you focus on the negative things, that's what's going to stop you. But the people that don't focus on the negative things and they actually utilize these negative things and turn them into positives. Um, I was reading a book real long time ago. Well, not too long ago. The Great Depression was the Great Depression. We all know about the Great Depression. It was a horrible time in U.S. history. Um, Even in the plant community during the Great Depression, right before the Great Depression, there was kind of the plant movement right before then. There was a great plant movement. A lot of people had indoor plants. Everybody was happy. But lo and behold, we had the Great Depression. People lost their jobs. A bunch of people lost their jobs. People jumping out of windows, things like that. But lo and behold, the Great Depression made the most millionaires in America. And I would say, how did that happen? And the book went into detail. It's related to the stock market stuff. Like I said, I've been really I've been focusing on plants, and they've been keeping me steady and centered. And I've been putting in time trying to exploring other doors. You know what I'm saying? I'm exploring. I'm trying to evolve. I'm trying to get variegated. I'm trying to get big. So that's what I've been putting most of my time into, is investing my time into certain things and trying to change. Because a lot of people want things. I know a lot of people want things. A lot of people want the government to do things for them. They want programs. They want handouts. Nothing wrong with that. Really nothing wrong with that. I don't have any disagreement with that. I just, I, for me, I need to, how can I say, I want to take my destiny in my own hands. I feel like since a lot of us been given a lot of time. So what are we doing with most of our time? Are we complaining? Or that this person's doing that to me, or that person's doing that to me? Are you using most of your time for that? Because a lot of things, for instance, electricity. A lot of people didn't have electricity. We all know this. Electricity was invented, Benjamin Franklin, stuff like that. But there had to be a need. So 2020 planted a lot of negative things in a lot of people, but a lot of people have used that negativity and transformed it into something that the world will need in the future. I just want to say that I know for a fact that all this negativity, the riots, the the social injustices, something's building, like something's growing deep beneath the soil that's gonna just grow something spectacular, just like what once again electricity did for the world. Um, just these inventions, modern medicine. If you understand where I'm coming from. So I want to I hear people talking about 2020, and like I said, it's been tough on me. It's been very tough on me. I haven't got COVID, but close family members did get COVID. Um, Things could have went right or left, um, for any of us. But what are we gonna do if we still have the time and we still have the power. Those that are just inconvenienced with not going out to eat, stores shutting down, not being able to work. It should be a wake up call for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I Even before COVID, I was already in stress mode anyway. So 2020 was like, it was even more motivation for me to step my game up. That's why I go hard with my plant collection. I'm not doing it. Well, I'm doing it for fun. And that's the best thing about it. I'm doing it for fun. Like this one little piece of root that just started growing is like really, I was, like I said, had a great night last night. I come here, I see like my monstera albo unfurling. I come here, look at this, and I've been watching this ever since I got it for about a couple weeks ago. I've been looking at it and I'm like, what's going to happen? Is it really going to start growing roots? So I was using what I know and what I put my research on. I was making sure I was giving the leaves, because it's still absorbing photosynthesis, to give the roots energy. So with the information that I have been researching about, I know how plants work. So I saw there's a node. I was just a little skeptical because I didn't want to get any root rot. So I was making sure I'm not watering it. So I was using everything, all the mistakes that I have come across, everything that I've done in the past wrong. I'm using that, all that negativity, all that pain, all that experiences. I'm using that to do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm using it. Forget 2021, 2022. Your life. Don't put a year on it. You're gonna have a great year, guys. I wanna just keep posting videos. I'm gonna put more effort into YouTube. It's just I need to get in the zone sometimes. I want to put out more weekly videos. Like, a lot of people are killing it. Like I said, the people that invited me to these collabs, I didn't even know that you can do these subscriptions. Like, there's a whole bunch of opportunity out there. If you just have a phone, like a camera phone, you can start a YouTube video. You can start a YouTube page. You can learn anything. We are blessed with this information, this internet that we got. We have a whole bunch of I've heard one guy say, well, I listen to Les Brown a lot, and he was saying that we have weapons of mass distraction. These cell phones, where we're always gravitating to them, like the TV. We're gravitating to the TV. We want to spectate. We want to watch. We want to stand behind the lines and let other people prosper and other people play and other people experience lives while we sit back and watch. And I woke up and just experienced this. And I'm like, why am I wasting time watching things, or am I using my time, the majority of my time? Because you gotta take out time for yourself. But once again, when you're taking out time for something that you really want to learn about, nothing that you're forced about or forced to learn about, it comes naturally. Like the whole thing's coming naturally, just like watering plants. It's coming naturally. Soil utilization, the lighting, it's coming naturally. It's a cool thing. So I just want to encourage you people, just 2021, invest in yourself, because your time is your biggest asset. and I've also read that your time is your biggest asset. So, despite what's going on outside, when you're inside, it's okay to be a little bit scared. Use that fear, use that scaredness, use that whatever you're feeling, use it to push you. Somehow, somewhere, use it to push you. Change stuff up. Because like I said, I make tons of mistakes. I did this one video, a couple videos back, I was editing so much, I didn't look at the sound bar, so the sound was really low, so nobody could really hear me. So I straightened that out. Then, like I said, yoga plants with rules. She told me about my Florida beauty, which was really why I said it was a Florida ghost. But I should be more correct. With naming some of these plants, because somebody could be looking at, one of you could like one of the plants that I have, and I could name it the wrong thing and confuse you. So I don't want to confuse you. I want to put the right information out there. So please forgive me for that, plant community. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning. Um, but like I said, guys, 2020, it was a weird one. It was a weird one. It felt like the Star Wars, almost like when the Empire is just gaining ground, and then the Republic is trying to strike back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, it's got to be something that we can utilize. It's got to be something that we could, you know, utilize. And I think that it came to me. Well, it came to me. I was searching. I was searching. I've been searching way before 2020. You know what I mean? That's what type of person I am. So I hope you will enjoy the rest of your life. I don't want to say enjoy your 2021. I want to say enjoy the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your life with your plants. Um, so with that said, I want to also just show you my collection just starting out of 2021. I want to have this documented because I want to see where I'm at, long, down the line, maybe 2022, 2023. So I'm going to show you my plants. And right now, it's January 1st. It's a little bit after 10 o'clock. And I'm going to shut these lights off because we're reaching like 12 hours of artificial light. I keep it at 12 hours. So I'm going to just show you all of my plants behind me. Like I said, I've been propagating. This is Gerard's Horticulture culture. I'm propagating all the time. Doesn't stop for me because my plants don't stop. So if my plants don't stop and I can't stop, we're not stopping. We're unstoppable. We're unstoppable. That's all I gotta say. So what you'll see is a whole lot of propagations, different settings. As you look behind me, those are my plants that are a little tall, so as I have the lights distanced away. And then like the shelf right there where my hand is, those are where I have my, usually I'll put my cuttings. If I make a propagation, I'll put my propagations there on that middle shelf because the distance is a little closer to the plants. And then up top it's another spacious area for just plants that are already established. So it's a little system that I got. And then over here, that's where I got established plants as well. So once again, I'm going to end it here, but I'm going to let you see my plants. Enjoy the rest of your life. Welcome to 2021. Thanks for watching. Once again, my name is Gerard. I'm an exotic plant collector. If you have any questions about your plants or or something that you like from my collection, let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate it. And if this is the first time you've seen my channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate your support, and keep growing.